Hi Pisces, and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at this time. Whenever you find this video, that's when it's meant to find you, and you're meant to find it because it holds messages for you. Take what resonates, keep an open mind about that, okay? Use your own discernment. 10 of Pentacles, nice. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, we'll see. But good. Yeah, take what resonates with you, disregard the rest, don't force anything to fit. 7 of Cups, choices. Being a bit overwhelmed. Or whatever it is that you've been in your head about, there's good news coming in. That something got granted, something got approved, you got what you asked for, you got what you requested, submitted for, applied for, whatever this is. So there's great news coming in, okay? It could be a side message. But yeah, this is going to be for Pisces placements, or wherever you have Pisces in your chart. This could resonate with you. If you're cross-watching for Pisces, if you just got a lot going on in Pisces, this could resonate with you. But also, even if you don't have a lot of nothing going on in Pisces in your chart, and yet you're here, trust that there are messages here for you, okay? 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands. You may have to set up some boundaries today. If you feel like you already have too much on your plate, just start saying no to people, because there's only so much you can do. Okay. All right, Pisces, so let's see what's going on for you. As always, remember to like the videos and share them, comment on them. Any engagement really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it. So thank you in advance for everything that you do to show support. Okay, Pisces placements. Energy and advice for Pisces placements at the time you find this video. I'm not sure what this is called, but it just says tarot deck on the box, so. Okay, we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius energy. Temperance can be an energy of taking your time, waiting for the right time. Divine timing is at work. It can also talk about unions, partnerships, two things coming together to form a new thing. Sometimes it can translate as delays, as in, things are happening on their own time, regardless of what we want or what we think. Okay. It also is an energy of balance and peace. Finding your center, right? Finding your balance. Okay, in current situation, we have the Lovers. A big choice here, head over heart decision. Temperance with the Lovers can be weighing up your options. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I go now? Do I go later? What do I do, right? So we have Sagittarius energy, we have Gemini energy, we have Taurus energy, with the Hierophant as a challenge. So this is about a choice that needs to be made at this time. And the thing is, it's a big commitment. No matter what you choose, you're going to be in or stuck to or stuck with for quite some time, okay? And so I feel like that's why you're really trying to take your time and make the best decision for you. You may have to choose between jobs, people, situations, places to live, ways of life, There could also be some sort of pressure from community, friends, family, tradition, societal pressure. So I don't know if anyone's giving you a deadline, or if they're pressuring you to choose what they want you to choose, and you're gonna have to figure out what do you want, because this is your choice. In the Foundation, we have the Page of Cups. So this could be around children. For some of you, you're making a decision around children. For others, it's some sort of offer, invitation, an idea you've had, conversation that happened that sparked something. You received an offer, and that's opened up a door for you. So now you have a choice, right? Do you stay where you are, or do you go with this new offer? Pages are new energy. Recent past, here it is, Ace of Cups. So someone made you asked you out, complimented you, offered you a job, offered you some sort of collaboration opportunity. But this is also something where it could be that someone kind of showed you a lot of love and respect, and by contrast, it showed you that maybe your current dynamics were not necessarily respectful, right? It's more a case of submission rather than you have your own say and you have your own voice, versus with this individual or this company or whatever this new thing was, where they were saying, we value you for who you are. What do you want, Pisces? Tell us about what you want, right? So yeah, look, on the mind you have the Chariot. You're in between two things. You're in between two options here, and you're going to have to figure out which way you want to go. For those of you, this is where you've changed your mind about a path, and it could be that, for example, you've changed your mind, you don't want to study what you've been studying, but you're bound to still pay that student loan off, right? Or you decided, you know what, I'm going to walk away from school. I'm going to quit school. But you still have to pay that student loan, right? So there's that pressure there where you can't just pick up and go. There's things you can put in place, but it's not as simple as just picking up and going, right? Or it's a case of someone offered you this amazing job. It's your dream job. It's a dream opportunity, but you have to travel for it. That means you have to be away from your current dynamics, your friends, your family, the tradition of things, right? And you have to figure out how you feel about that, right? But it's a big choice. You have a lot of majors. So what is going on today? We have the King of Swords. Here's that big decision that needs to be made, the right decision, the fair decision. Two of Swords. You're going to have to figure out for yourself, Pisces, with the Two of Swords here. I feel like people are adding pressure and people are adding confusion, yeah, and the Strength card. And you may have to take a stand. So the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Strength card today is non-negotiable. Okay, this is that energy of non-negotiable. You may be deciding, okay, listen, stop talking to me about it. I'm going to go make up my own mind. Thank you very much, right? Or it could be a case of stop talking about it. I've already made my decision. It is what it is. I'm not changing my mind. Or it's a case of this is what's happening. I'm not asking you for your opinion or your permission. It's just letting you know, right? Notifying you, putting it in writing, making it official or formal or final somehow. Okay. So let's see. Let's clarify for Pisces, because whatever this is, and we've been seeing this message recently. It's once in a lifetime type of opportunity. It's everything you ever wanted. It could also be something you never thought you would get in a million years, and yet here it is, right? So let's see, clarifying for Pisces here in the current situation. Yeah, the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is that, you know, again, the community aspect, the family aspect. It could be that you're trying to break away and start something on your own, and people who have been supporting your path up to now are trying to say, you know, you owe us this, you can't do that, you have to do what we tell you to, or you have to do this and that and the other, right? Because we have supported you, or we have been supporting you. But I feel like you have an opportunity to create your own happily ever after, versus as part of a team, as part of a group, as part of a family dynamic, being helped by others. The Hierophant and the Challenge. Yeah, look, the Fool. These are opposing energies. The Hierophant is all about conforming and doing what has been done before, upholding tradition. The Fool is Uranus energy. It's brand new. There is no path. The Fool is carving the path. The Fool is creating the path. There is no path before him. There is no path behind him. He's just fresh. He's just brand new. He's just different, right? This is the anti-hero. This is the outsider. This is the never quite fits in person, right, with the Fool, because he does not conform. He does not conform. He listens to his heart, his intuition. He makes decisions in the moment, and he just goes for it. To other people, he looks like an idiot. He looks like a fool. But he knows exactly what he's doing. He's like, I don't need to have a plan. It's a very different approach. It's a radical approach. Okay, because not a lot of people can do that if you think about it, right? I don't need to have a plan. I don't need to know exactly where I'm going to end up. All I know is my heart, my intuition, my instincts are telling me really strongly to take this path and to just start walking. And for then that person to actually do it, that's unbelievable to some people, especially people who uphold tradition. And again, there's nothing wrong with either approach. But when you put these two together, it's a big clash. They're not going to have common ground. They're just not gonna, okay? So the challenge is the decision is about starting something for yourself, whatever that means, but it involves putting up boundaries with other people. Okay, and it gets tricky or complicated when these people have been paying for stuff for you or supporting you mentally, emotionally, financially somehow, or with a place to live somehow. And it's one of them that, it's like we agreed to this, but on those terms. If you're now trying to change the terms, we don't like that. We have a problem with that, right? I'm supporting you as long as I can understand what you're doing. What you're doing right now doesn't look right to me, so I can't support it, right? Which, to be fair, is not necessarily unrealistic, right? This is like that parent that tries to understand what their child is doing, what their teenager or young adult is doing, but their young adult is now, I don't know, starting an online business, becoming an influencer of sorts, and the parents, the family they come from, the background, there are different generations. They didn't have this kind of thing. They can't understand it. And it's like, yeah, so what are you going to do? You're going to be on your phone all day and that's your career? I don't think so. You need to go back to school or something, right? So it could be that kind of conversation. As an example, the Page of Cups and the Foundation, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Something really, really wonderful has been offered to you, Pisces. Or you've come across this opportunity, even if it's an idea, right? Or if it's a case of you were waiting for some money to come through so that you can pay this off and then you're free from that debt, then that money is coming through. And you can pay off a debt, pay off a loan. Or you have the confirmation that I'll be making money over here now, so we can set up a payment plan, I can pay you back. It's not a problem, but I'm going, right? Ace of Cups in the recent past, the Five of Wands. This could be like you won some sort of competition or application process, or you've experienced a lot of internal conflict about this choice, about this decision, and or how you're going to make it happen, right? This could also be a situation where you've had to fight family for inheritance, for your share to something. Okay? Because you need that money for something else to start your own path. Or for others of you, that's what's been keeping you having to interact with people you don't want to interact with. But it's like, that's a lot of money. I'm not just going to walk away from it. I deserve that money or whatever this is, right? The Chariot on the mind, the Seven of Cups, so 2 sevens. If you were waiting for truth, knowledge, wisdom, information, it's coming in. For others of you, this is contemplating options. This is looking at houses. This is looking at cars. This is looking at, what you could do, where you could go, what you could buy, what you could invest in, what you want to say yes to. But the Seven of Cups with the Chariot also talks about what you want your life to look like mapping it out in your head. Okay, and the Fool, like, what do you want it to look like? Truly, what is your happily ever after? 10 of Pentacles, Lovers. Because you've come across an idea, an opportunity, a dynamic, or something that has that potential to turn into your happily ever after. And I feel like you're recognizing that, and you're trying to figure out what you want to do about it, right? Because again, it's something where it involves you, quote unquote, going against the family, breaking tradition, walking away from a family, could be your own, right? A marriage, a long-term contract, or commitment. So let's see, King of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Strength card. We have the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Wands. You've been debating this for a long time. You've been unhappy for a long time. You've been burdened for a long time. You haven't talked about it. You haven't opened up about it. So it could be that that's why. Whatever it is that you're trying to leave behind, they don't quite understand why you're leaving, or you're trying to leave, or why you would even be interested in anything different or anything new. Okay, so you may have to clear that up for them. You may have to talk about how burdened you've been, and I know you don't necessarily like to do that, but it might help them understand. It might help them understand, and who knows, they might even say, well, I didn't know that's what was going on. I'm sorry. Okay, then sure, do what you gotta do. You never know, right? It doesn't always have to end in conflict. But you've been waiting. Oh my God, look at all these wands. It's happening. Whatever this is, it's happening. It's coming in. Whatever you've been waiting for with the Three of Wands, it's coming in with the Four of Wands, okay? Two of Wands. You've been in between worlds, and again, waiting for something that has been at a distance. So either it's something you thought you were never going to get, or it's something that is at a literal distance from you. It involves big change or trip or travel or relocation, or wrapping up a cycle with the world energy there and starting completely fresh, okay, with the Fool. Here comes the news that you've been waiting for, the communication. There might be something unexpected about it, okay? So either, I don't know, you're expecting a phone call and they're texting you, or you're expecting a call and you're getting the contract in the mail directly, and then you get the email, right? There's something where there's a bit of unexpected energy around it, a surprising energy around it. And the Four of Wands is celebration, happiness. You got something. You reached a milestone. You achieved. You accomplished. There's more to go, more to do, but you've accomplished this. It's solid. It's yours, and you can start building from there, right? So you get the job. You get the house. You got approved for whatever this is. This could also be where you're moving in with someone, and that's never been done in your family. Like, what do you mean? You're like 20 years old. What do you mean you're going to move in with your partner or whatever? You're too young to do that. It's those kinds of conversations, right? And for others of you, I see that you've been kind of slowly shifting things and moving things and carrying things around. And today is like, okay, this is the last thing I have to do. This is the last thing I have to get. I'm going to go in, give them their key, say I'm leaving, and I'm not coming back, right? I don't know. It could be something like that. Under Temperance, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. So you could be having to butt heads with some sort of father figure or authority figure. Again, it's a case of they've been paying for things for you, or they've been supporting you somehow. And this could be a manager, and they're responsible for your paycheck. If they're not actually paying for your bills, literally, they're responsible for your paycheck, right? So it's a manager, it's a company you work for, or some sort of financial partnership, or some sort of banking institution, right? And it's a case of I can't leave, right? If I leave to do what I want to do what my happily ever after is, I'm going to take a big hit. I'm going to be in debt, or I'm going to take a big hit to pay that off. I can't do it, right? Or I can't let them down. I can't disappoint them. I can't do anything else other than this, right? Because they're paying for everything. They're supporting me. Eight of Swords. And you've been feeling a bit stuck and like in a bit of a prison, right? Because what you really want to do, Two of Cups here, was somewhere else. Somewhere else. Something else, okay? So, let's see, Oracle energy and advice for Pisces for this situation. So we have seal. So this is a seal of approval. This is also protection. But whatever clarity, approval, confirmation, whatever it is, that's what's coming in. And it's allowing you, to have this new beginning, birth. Okay, so we have a 3, we have a 33. Growth, expansion, ships are coming in, results are coming in, doors are opening for you. And what else for Pisces? Yeah, but it's like you have the approval and the confirmation of a higher power. Okay. And water with the number 5, so change, flow, again, choices, 2 of Cups, and the Death card at the bottom of the deck here. Big transformation, nothing's going to be the same. Big transformation, death of an old way and the new beginning of a new one, right? Is what's going on here, Pisces. But you're, whatever this is, you're breaking tradition. You have the confirmation, the seal of approval that this is part of your path. You're making the right decision. Listen to your own intuition. Make up your own mind. Figure out what you want to do for yourself. And then whatever else the situation is and whoever else you have to deal with, I feel like, you know, they're either going to get it or they won't. Whatever. If it's a financial bond that you're in, there's some money coming in or something. Okay. There's a windfall coming in that allows you to pay off whatever the outstanding balance is of your debt, of your loan, or you have this opportunity to start this job, and so you're going to have a paycheck every month, and so that allows you to put together a payment plan and start paying it off, but you're not allowing it to hold you back anymore, right? Yes, Jojo. Okay, so Pisces, that is what I have for us today. Really, really beautiful reading. And it makes sense because we're going through a phase of closing out chapters, wrapping things up, redefining things that have been in place for forever. So tradition, right? Same old, how things have been done. Old patterns in our lives, right? And we're just doing a big old refresh and revamp. And it's a phase where you're starting to think, you know what? Life's short. I gotta live it for myself, right? And so you should, because you've done the living for others. You've done the carrying the burden of others, right? You've done the self-sacrifice. It is your time, Pisces. It is your time. So I hope this helps you, okay? Hit that like button if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments how you resonate with the reading, if you do, if this helps you or not. And again, feel free to check out any other video on the channel. And what else? Stay tuned. I'm going to make a post, I think, today, hopefully, fingers crossed, about private readings. For those of you who have been asking, I think I've put together an offer where I can do private readings for you and fit it into my crazy schedule somehow. But yeah, stay tuned for that. All right. So Pisces, thank you for all your wonderful support. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.